bet going on at how long it would take y'all to start talking mess because we were a few minutes late. So if we put the live at 7, I'm like, they talking mess yet? She's like, no, they usually come in around the 7:05 mark or the 8:05 mark and start talking. And as soon as it hit 8:05 Eastern Standard Time, y'all was talking mess. I said, all right, roll the live. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Y'all ready for the weekend? Oh, yes, I'm beaching all weekend. It's my anniversary. 19 years. And I'm still very much in love, baby. Yes, I am. Can't you see it all over me? I'm glowing, happy. My eyes ain't yellow and everything like that. Like, health is good, stress-free, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I can't wait to spend time. And, it's been 3 years since I've had my entire family together. For our anniversary, so this is a very special weekend for us too. So because Tantu and Lamine are together with us, and so that's sentimental for me because she's about to go off and start her life. And I told her that these things are important. So next year for Mommy's 20-year anniversary, matron of honor, baby. That's what they call, right? Maid of honor. What is it called?
Matron is when they're married already, so she'd be maid.
Should be maid of honor? No, for me though.
Oh, yeah.
So she'll be maid of honor, right? For the 20-year anniversary. Vow renewal. Okay, yes, so yeah. But I'm just good. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all feeling? Y'all cooking? You good? You chilling? Okay, is you healthy? Is you alive? Did God wake you up today? That's all that matter. All right, listen, y'all, full show. We got a lot to go over today. Definitely going to be discussing, no Diddy stuff over here, but Diddy on TashaKLive.com, and this lawsuit that alleges that Notorious B.I.G.'s son helped, helped to facilitate some oral orgies. I don't know, okay? We have the entire lawsuit. We're definitely going to break it down, okay? On TashaKLive.com. But on this particular show today, okay, we're definitely going to be discussing LiAngelo Ball. My source is so funny. She was just like, Tasha, why didn't you put this out when I told you? I was like, because I really didn't care. Who cared about LiAngelo? But now that it's getting messy and Nikki baby is doing interviews and not telling y'all the whole truth, I don't know what she's gonna say on this interview coming out, but I'm gonna say what she's not gonna say, okay? And she has been gaslighting y'all. She has been, weaponizing y'all against that baby daddy, and y'all are gonna be shocked at what you're gonna hear today on Unwind with Tasha K, okay? Oh yeah, it's messy, all right? Shout out to Rashida. That karma spent that block real fast. Karma, baby. What they do, Jasmine? How they do it? How y'all do it? Karma, baby. But she's the wife. So it's complicated. We're definitely going to discuss that today on YouTube. Definitely going to be discussing Dr. Heavenly running for office in Georgia. We need another crook. Also going to be discussing Azealia Banks calling out Solange Knowles along with the rest of the world because she was posting pictures of her altar, okay? Also going to be discussing Dr. Bryant and her boy toy. Yeah, Dr. Bryant out here telling y'all you're not orbiting. You gotta be orbiting. If you're not orbiting, if I'm not feeling you here, you're not getting my body. You're not getting my soul. Meanwhile, she got a whole side. We're going to talk about Dr. Bryant, the relationship doctor, the bisexual relationship doctor, okay? Also going to be discussing who else we got. Kim K being exposed by her best friend. Oh, it's messy. Oh, it's messy, okay? And don't forget, guys, we got our second show. That's going to be on TashaKLive.com. We'll talk a little bit about what's going to go down on TashaKLive.com right after this. But before we get started, guys, we are going to let you know what is streaming live on TashaKLive.com as well as our sponsors that want access to you, okay? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to after the break. We got T.I. and Tiny. Just got some bad news as well as Akon. Stay tuned.
I don't know where I'd be without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
That's
An eviction notice? What the hell?
Okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
It's not a time for jokes, Keith.
Malcolm, I need my money.
I'm not a TV bitch. I'm a bitch that's on TV. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not one of these TV bitches. TV bitches. Like, no, bitch, I will rag you off camera. I don't even want the TV moment. I really want you to know what time I'm on. Because if I don't get I'm sorry, I'm going to stomp it out. Turn the fuck camera! They almost took me down. They was too heavy.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me!
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life? Or wife?
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up.
I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again?
The bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is that picture of you and some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
All right, and we back. I need y'all to write in the chat what y'all drinking on, puffing on, smoking on. And if you anything else you do and you feel free to share, we will not judge you around here today. What we don't see, we cannot be. Okay? So I'm blind to the bullshit, you know. No judgment zone as long as we don't see you. There's a lot of celebrities that don't make my desk because we don't see what they do. But the moment I start to put my shades on, it's because I'm trying not to see. But they just make it so obvious as to what they're doing. Anyway, T.I. and Tiny. Now, I know y'all be thinking I'm hating and stuff like that, but listen, I done dealt with Georgia and Florida judges before. Now, mind you, I've had good cases with Georgia, not Georgia, hell no. Speaking of Georgia, you know what was so sad about Georgia is that I paid my taxes there. I lived there 20 years. I brought jobs and stuff to the area, and they favor California. Okay, let's keep it at hand. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all told me to shut up and stop talking about myself. I'm gonna stop doing that. But I just done been through so much. Okay, hold on real quick. All right, so T.I. and Tiny got some bad news. Do you remember I told y'all concerning that OMG kind of girl group that they created with the girls, you know, their daughter and, you know, I believe cousin and a friend or something like that. And here's the girls. And so a company came behind them and created the dolls, like the image, a splitting image of what these girls look like, okay? And I believe they called them, did they call them OMG dolls as well too? Did they name this the same name or the brand? Huh? LOL dolls, okay? I think they came out with their own sub doll, and I believe their argument was that this was along the line of a Bratz doll, because what happens is say for instance you start a burger company, okay? And then you got McDonald's, you got Burger King, you got Wendy's, all right? McDonald's can't sue Wendy's for starting a burger, you know what I'm saying? Or having a bun or having lettuce, you know, as long as you have a different name and it was just your intention to just get in and share some of the market space that they're owning, you know, there's no problem with that. And so this case, in the court's opinion, was similar to that, okay? T.I. and Tiny definitely felt like the company infringed on their intellectual property, which is the image and branding and intellectual property of the OMG Girls girl group that they owned and started, okay? And so these dolls came right out. They made billions of dollars off of these dolls. T.I. and Tiny, I believe, have been trying to go after the company for quite some time. They've been in court for many, many years. They were awarded a hefty judgment of $71 million. And as soon as they got that money, and I know y'all was, oh my God, when I said they wasn't gonna get this money, y'all thought I was hating. Y'all thought I was working for the white man. No, I just know how the white courts work. I just know how the white courts work, okay? And so after, not only did the judge decrease the amount that they were awarded, I believe they were awarded $71 million, if I'm not mistaken. He decreased it to around $50 million, and then took another look at it because, you know, the company that they're suing asked the judge to do it, and he wiped away the entire award. He said the reason he wiped it away, the reason he basically reversed the entire judgment that they got, was because he felt like, according to the evidence presented, that the LOL dolls didn't intentionally infringe on their brand, which means they didn't look at it and say, you know what, I'm gonna create them and take money from them and create a doll, because they're not doing it. They just happen to have the same idea. You know how a broken clock can be right twice a day? You know how some people come up with a shoe idea or another shoe idea? Is it infringing on another person's shoe? Now, we all know that this is systematic. We could call this, and we're gonna say alleged, systematic racism, especially in the courts, because they've spent a lot of money fighting this case, okay? The only people that are winning are the courts and the lawyers. And so he has reversed the entire judgment of $71 million, something that they have been fighting for years, said that even though the jury found that it was maliciously taken and intentionally infringed on their intellectual property, the judge took another look at it and said, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. It's like, why did we have a jury trial if you were just gonna come in and make your own ruling? These black people done lost everything because of their habits, okay? Immoral habits, all right? Does it make it wrong? No. But is it immoral along the lines of Shannon Sharpe? Absolutely, okay? So having orgies and things like that and being accused of doing all these things and having ecstasy and popping pills, that's not a good brand to have when you're public figures and you have a family show on television. And then on top, you know, the TV and the brands have to be worried about it too. Like, you put a felon on TV who has multiple gun charges, okay? And then he's sharing his wife all around Atlanta. They're sharing each other, okay? And it's just messy. And so when everything hit the fan, you couldn't be surprised at why everything hit the fan. And so they lost their reality shows. They lost, I think he lost like, I don't know what franchise movie, was it Ant-Man? What was the movie he had? It was a big movie deal because, you know, he's been doing a lot of movies, building his movie brand. He lost that. He had to go on the road and do comedy and wasn't funny. I seen him in person. It was bad. It was terrible, you know. So then he started saying, you know, T.I. presents, and started bringing other famous comedians so that he can make money off of managing and putting together tours for them because he was selling his name. I mean, smart, but at the same time, but this was supposed to be his big payday. And when they won that $71 million, they were supposed to retire. But the judge said, not so fast, not until I retire. And so, the judge has now ordered a new trial. They got to pay for it. It costs money to try trials. And it's like, what are you going to get? And I told y'all weeks ago when y'all was talking shit, talking about, Tasha, you just be hating. You just want to see them fall. I'm like, no, I know the system. And I don't understand why people continuously use a system that's going to reverse the system against them. And this is exactly what happened. They spent millions of dollars fighting this case. They spent $1 million fighting Sabrina Peterson, telling all them lies about them, you know, taking vaginas and stuff all over Atlanta and making Tiny eat vaginas in order to get a ring. But Tiny ate vaginas before she got a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just happened. They just happened to like to eat the same thing, you know? And so this is going to be very expensive. And I'm wondering, like, y'all may say, is it worth it? But, like, you got to think about it. We're in a very, very tough economy right now. Everybody's struggling. And do you have money to throw at this for them to reverse it upon appeal? Because even if it would have gotten, like, let's just say the judge would have said, okay, I'm going to reduce it down and keep it at the 51 million instead of giving you 71 million. They would have in turn took it to the appellate court. The appellate court would have looked at it and was like, you know what? I don't think they made this much. I don't think they would have made this much. Let's give them a cool 15. Then they give them a cool 15 million, and then they're going to do that in payments. And then when the company files for bankruptcy, they're going to get less than that. And so it's like, what are you trying to prove? Yeah, you may be trying to create case law, but everybody know T.I. and Tiny need that damn money. Let's just stop cap. I would need it too. That's why he said I'm retiring. I ain't rapping no more. Only for next month his ass was back on that stage rapping. Gotta do what you gotta do. Pray for them, y'all. They gonna need it. Oh, Akon. Now, please, y'all, don't take this wrong, because you know what I hate, Jasmine, is that they always, like, blame me for laughing at people, but I don't laugh at everybody. I mean, it's wine, gossip, and comedy, right? It's wine, gossip, and comedy, and I have my wine. Let's talk about it, okay? And Akon, for a long time, I've been telling y'all, has been all cap. Cap! Sorry for yelling at y'all ill like that. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. I'll be listening to the comments. Akon been telling y'all for years he gonna build a futuristic city. And guess who beat him to the punch? The president of Burkina Faso. The man, ain't that, what's his name? Let me see what that nice looking president's name is of Burkina Faso. That's who Portia need to get her ass around there to get to. Hold on for a second. But I think he know Hogels when he see him, okay? Yes, so the president of Burkina Faso is Ibrahim Traoré. I think that's his last name, Traoré, okay? So, yeah. He's building the new futuristic city in Africa. He has his own electric car, looks better than Elon Musk. And meanwhile, Akon made about maybe 1-2 albums, I believe. They were nice albums, just an average rapper. But for him to go down to Senegal, one of the most expensive countries in Africa, okay? Because they were colonized by France. So if you look, he said he bought land down there and was going to build a smart city, similar to what Elon Musk is trying to do on Mars. Now, if you ask me, I think both their asses is crazy, okay? Ain't nobody finna be around all that damn radiation and chemicals and things y'all using, batteries blowing up. No. Give me a house in a forest. I'm cool, okay? I don't want all that radiation. Chemical warfare, they just shut your whole city down. What you supposed to do? Nobody know how to light a candle no more. don't even think my daughter's generation, her kids gonna know how to light a candle. They're not gonna know how to do that. The lights are out. What are we supposed to do? Anyway, and so Senegal, after he bought the land in a very prime area of Senegal, he missed some payments because he's buying BBLs for his wives. They showing them off every day. So when you buy a BBL, you're supposed to sell it. That's usually what the girls do. You buy a BBL, either you're a nurse, you got it, or you sell it to get it. There's two ways, okay? You sell it. Open up a clothing boutique, something. Sell it to the sheiks in Dubai, something. You gotta get your money's worth for it, okay? So his wife is around, wives, and all they doing is showing off BBLs. And instead, he missed payments on the land in Senegal, and they have repoed that land and now are building a $1 billion resort on that land. Don't we have video footage of him talking about? It's okay. So, I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, he could have saved all the money that he used to buy fake watches for French Montana and all those guys. The hairline he spent thousands of dollars on that never actually grew in. I think this picture is AI generated, you know. But yeah, it was all cap. It was all cap. So y'all can go to South Africa. You can go to Burkina Faso. You can go to Kenya. You can go to Nigeria, but you won't be going to Akon's smart city anymore. I just don't think he was smart enough to build it. But anyway, they got the resort there, and they should call it like the Akon Resort. Yeah, it is so. Moving on. Who wants another Fanny in office? What's Fanny's last name? Who want another Fannie Willis in office? That's what she giving right here. This is Dr. Heavenly. First of all, is she going to be able to convince y'all with that squeaky ass voice during them speeches to vote for her? So apparently, she is running for office in her county. She has a good reason to. Okay, I think an issue that affects all of us, especially if we have black sons or just, you know, black men in our lives generally, is what will cause us to want to, you know, do the right thing. And so here's a video of her talking about her running for office.
What made you want to run for state representative in Georgia?
Well, Carlos, you know I've been following politics. I mean, I actually did vlogs all last year. I've actually had a lot of fundraisers at my house for different people running for state senate. We had a fundraiser for Stacey Abrams. We had one for Kamala outside. So I've been involved. Carlos, I never thought I would run. For real. Like, y'all know I ain't thinking about running. I mean, if I thought about running, a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't have done. However, I went to the state capitol, and when I was at the state capitol, they corrected me. It was a good citizens, influential women's award, and I had never been to the state capitol before. But I was asked by a couple of people. They say, Heavenly, we need somebody like you to run. Now I want to let everybody know I laughed initially. I was like, me? Y'all want me? Do y'all know me? Do y'all know me? They said, yes, that's why we want you. So initially I said no, you know what I mean? No. And they told me to talk to a couple of people. I did. And I prayed about it. Carlos, I'm telling you, when I tell you God put this on my heart to do, I fasted for 3 days. I prayed and I said, God, me. And I feel like, honestly, I don't have a choice. I think God is setting up his soldiers. I think that God wants people to know he has not forgotten them. And I think that I was chosen. Like, I would have never done this, Carlos. Had no aspiration to do it. But now I'm called, and anything I do it in the best capability I can do it, whether it's reality TV, whether it's dentistry, and now politics.
Okay, and so listen. You know, my feelings are indifferent about Dr. Heavenly. I'm not particularly like a fan of her character. However, I can understand why she would want to take that position. However, This is one sister looking out for another, Dr. Heavenly, especially in Georgia, a red state. First of all, we got to figure out whose team you're on, okay? In Georgia, are you red or blue? And we all know Georgia's a red state, even though Atlanta is very blue, but the state is very much red, okay? And we've seen what our sister Fannie went through. Now, if you think that you are going to run for Georgia State, like a representative, as a Democrat, and you're going to use your platforms to call Georgia or any administration out, then you better have all of your I's dotted and T's crossed. Which means crossed to the point where you're not using business money for personal funds. Your loan activity is great. Your taxes are accurate, okay? How you bought your home, where your money is being funneled to, because these are the things that you're opening yourself up for. And being that you are a public figure, you know lately the government has only been coming after public figures because they feel that y'all weaponize the people and your celebrity to build your platforms, meanwhile not being totally honest. And so I don't think 3 days was enough to fast because you're too messy. And if you think you're gonna take that mess down there to the Senate and take it on TV and embarrass people, they're gonna turn around and use your same platform by making you open your books up, because now you work for the state, you work for the people, and now you gotta be transparent all across the books in every business that you own, in your household, your husband. They're going to look and audit everything. I don't wanna see her go to jail. You know how many people should have pissed off at reality TV? I just don't want to see my sister go to jail. I really don't. I am looking out for her. Winos, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Please tell me if they understand where I'm going here. Please tell me. Please tell me. Your tax return, you better not have lied on a tax return. You better not have lied on a loan document. You see how they did Todd and Julie Crisley? You're going to be out here trying to get a pardon? You're going to be out. You will break a law and not even intentionally break a law, and you know what they call it? Conspiracy. Unintentional conspiracy. They have intentional conspiracy, and unintentional conspiracy means that you should have done your due diligence as a seat representative to represent and be as honest as possible. It's impossible for anybody to be that honest. Look at our president. But guess what? If they would put him and put 5, 15, 20 felonies on him, what makes you think they not finna start sending your business in? That dental office, like I said, that dental office and records better be in order. Your finances better be in order. Your loan paperwork better be in order. Every single thing. Because it's about to get real now. It's about to get real. And if I was you, girl, I would have just stuck to the messiness. But who am I? And I don't want y'all coming back up here. Tasha! You hate it. Let that black woman do her thing. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to look out for her because you seen what they did to Fannie. A lot of people down there, especially if you're a black woman, we a little bit too aggressive. If you ain't out here like Jasmine Crockett, shut your ass up. Jasmine Crockett say what she want to say because her books is clean. This is what she went to school for. And business owners, as entrepreneurs, we may rob Peter to pay Paul here, move funds over here, do this, do that. They're going to make you answer for it. After the break, who we got? Definitely got LiAngelo Ball in this messiness with Ms. Nikki, baby, since she wants to do interviews now because her baby daddy is now getting divorced. Okay, we're definitely going to give you the specifics on that. Definitely going to be talking about Azealia Banks. I said Angela Banks. Azealia Banks calling out Solange Knowles, witch versus witch. Okay. Also going to be talking about Dr. Bryant, y'all relationship doctor, trying to give y'all coaches advice on who to give it to and who not to give it to. And when to give it to, okay? But out here trying to call Cam, let me stop. Kim K's best friend, Aubrey O'Day, telling all her business, okay? All that and more coming up on Unwind with Tasha K. Please, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Hold that thought. Are we live on Twitch? Yes. Shout out to Twitch. Hey, y'all doing? We live on Facebook? Shout out to Facebook. And shout out to YouTube. We'll be right back after the break. Hold that thought. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Bowley Razor Glass. So we'll be right back. Let's go.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
He was saying some awful things. You bitch. That coochie is just oozing. You my old lady.
In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return. Your abusive sexual desires, the fornication, the mishandling of your wife. She gave you 40 years, Robert. 40 days. In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Hey, well, you brought me flowers. Girl, you know damn well I ain't brought you no damn flowers. I'm still waiting on my check to come through from a property that I sold 2 months ago. I can take it to the check cashing place. Right. Girl, I don't know. I ain't got no. Open it and see. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we're from Calvin. Really? Oh, they so cute. It's so cute that you still receive beautiful gifts like this, girl. I am still receiving gifts to the clinic, child.
Your baby daddy.
What's
that's
wrong
why?
with it?
No, that's why you still going to the clinic, because your baby daddy.
I'm supposed to go to the clinic. That's my baby daddy.
That's the problem.
There's 2 clinics that I go to.
That's why I'm trying to put you on.
The abortion and the STD clinic. I stay there.
No, Tasha, no.
Why?
I'm trying to give you a wholesome man. Kelvin's brother.
What you know about wholesome? And Calvin's brother, girl, no, I need a to burn me. See, I need him to have an experience with fucking, okay? Listen.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.tashaklive.com.
Y'all know that line when I was just like, you know, what did I say? My baby daddy, like, it's 2 clinics that I go to, the abortion and the STD clinic, okay? I need to burn me. I need somebody with experience. You know what I'm saying? That's how them baby mamas be like, for real, when they keep taking them back. Now, I don't want no virgin. I don't want no inexperienced. You want that good. Okay. You don't want to teach it. You don't want to grow together. You just want them to already have experience, and with that experience comes bumps and things like that, leakages, you know what I'm saying, rashes and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, babies that you don't want, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I wrote that on the spot. Like I didn't even write it. I just came up with it. They was like, all right, Tasha. They called me like, what? 1 take, 2 take, Tasha. I come in, I do my lines, I get out. So it was that movie is so funny, and it's going to shock you at the end. Okay, so we had a Nigerian writer actually write this movie. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Jasmine made a couple changes, but she directed it. Her and Slang, so she was the director on it. So shout out to Jazzy Faye doing her thing. Okay. All right. Now who's next? We going witch for witch, y'all. We need a poll. Put a poll in the chat. Azealia or Solange? Who's the better witch? Who's the better witch? Now, I never thought in my day that I would ever see witches calling other witches out. Now, this probably would have never happened, but Azealia Banks was privy to some information that we always knew, but we just never had proof, okay? And yeah, we can wrap it up in what they call it, the Nigerian religion or Orisha. I don't know. Don't get me to lie, okay? Don't get me to lie. But I know plenty of Nigerians, and I ain't never seen them do no shit like this. I swear to God. I only see this amongst Black Americans. I promise you. I wish I had to chat up. Because I want to know. I have so many Nigerian friends. They do not talk about. If they do have altars, you don't see their altars. I go in their house, it smells like jollof rice and smoked fish. You know what I'm saying? They got TVs on soccer and the news all day, the international news. But I never see them with these altars. I only see this paraded amongst Black Americans, okay? We're gonna have to talk about that. So we've been said that Tina knows and her mama and Beyonce, them, they witches. They witches, okay? This ain't no allegedly, they witches. Solange just came out and posted a picture of her altar. It looked like a, now y'all saying that this is the Nigerian religion. I promise you, I ain't seen Nigeria put no doll up with no star on their head, holding a, what is that they holding? My Nigerian friends that's watching this right now, do you have an altar like this in your house? What are they saying? I need to know. So Solange posted this, and the comments were so bad, she cut them off. She cut them off. I said, how you gonna post something and then, hold on for a second, y'all. Give me, it's my child. Pause me real quick. Yeah, he don't want to wash his ass. My son's a nanny, and so he's a boy. So, she has to call me when it's certain bedtime routines because he don't want to adhere. He don't want to brush his teeth. He don't want to wash his ass. Typical man. It's just in their blood. Sorry, y'all. So a lot of times I have to be like, if you don't wash your ass, you ain't getting no ice cream. You ain't going to the beach. So he gets in there and he washes his ass real fast. Yeah. Okay, back to the back. Witch for witch. Did you put a poll up in the chat about who's the best witch, Solange or goddamn Azealia? So I just don't understand if this is supposed to be something that is, I don't know, if it's supposed to be something good, why would you post it, you get a reaction from the world, and then you cut off your comments? Why would you cut off your comments? If you're that grounded in your spirituality and who you are, why do you care what other people say? Why even post it? Because you knew what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing, okay? And so I don't feel sorry for her in terms of that because nobody asked you to post this. And like I said, did my Nigerians, did they hit back? They seen this in their house? What is this? Not with the tangerine. That's along the line of like when I do Buddha. I'm a Buddhist, right? So we put water and we put fruit on our altar and we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, okay? And then we use sound healing with a bowl and a drum, okay, to activate the vibrations of the universe. But I've been to other Buddhist houses. This is public. We ain't never seen this public. So Azealia Banks, another witch who we don't, she done posted cooking cats and left her comments on. Azealia, this is what Azealia posts, and she don't give a damn who don't like it. Now, I don't know what type, here's my thing, because I don't know how powerful this stuff is, and I don't know how real it is. All I'm going to say is Azealia Banks. Solange looks like she's not aging. She looks like she's drinking child blood, okay? And that's why she is, just living off her sister. She's not doing shit. She'll never be broke. What is she doing? What is Solange doing? It took her 10, 15 years to drop an album, okay? Yes. And that was all wrapped in that whatever it is that she had going on at that altar, okay? All I'm saying is that when you look at the life of Azealia Banks and Solange, we see who's working, And although I don't know if Solange is cooking cats and bones and boiling bones and sleeping with them on her pillow or carrying the bones in her purse or some shit like that, I just know that, you know, we just got some eviction paperwork from her down in Miami a couple months ago. She was evicted. I'm just trying to figure out if it's not working, why are you still doing it? But she ended up calling this witch out. We got the audio, right? Okay, so this is Azealia Banks calling out, I guess, the fake witch. She's the real witch. This is the fake witch. Because this witch turned off her comments. This witch stands on business. Let's go.
And Solange, you gotta stop letting these gay boys in your house because they be taking pictures of your altars, and I seen pictures in your altars, and you don't know what you're doing, sis. You don't know what you're doing. You might gotta leave that alone.
Now, I don't know. Because if we look at the fruit of the work, Solange don't work. She's a Carter. It ain't nose. The nose ain't got no money. It's the Carters. Matthew around here living in a condo in Texas. It's the Carters. So she's always been the rebellious one. She started fucking earlier than Beyonce, but Beyonce started fucking older people when she started fucking, you know, and she just was fucking young, right? And then got a baby. And now her baby walking around, he ain't no baby no more. I just know he look a little extra gothic, like he been drinking the vampire blood as well too. But who's the better witch? They said Solange, because, you know, hers is actually, she has financial benefits and things like that. Looks like she has the fountain of youth, but Azealia Banks, teeth missing, hair missing on the side. They're saying that she owed thousands of dollars on rent in Miami. They wouldn't, listen, if I did witchcraft, they wouldn't be able to come take my house. I promise you, I would have skulls sitting out there. Come get it if you want to. That's all she had to do. Is take that bowl of cats, them bones, Jasmine, put them bones up. If you had bones like this and they was coming to evict you, what would you do? You think a sheriff would come on that property? I don't, Judge, listen, I done been down there, around there, that late, I'm not going. No, sir. No, get somebody else to do it. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm not dropping off no paperwork. I guarantee you, even the landlord will be like, keep it. Keep it. My husband told me when we was in Mali last year, because I was wondering, I was like, you got all these unfinished buildings of people trying to build houses, but then homeless people live in them. He was like, yeah, because they'll go to the villages and get some work done and come back, and then the people are never able to finish their house financially, and so they end up moving in and living there. And then because they dabble in spiritual work, nobody want to go up in there. I'm telling you, this is all Azealia Banks had to do. Set that outside the door. Ain't nobody dropping shit off. What they talking about in the comments, Jasmine? Please say woman, why knows something about.
Solange's altar is child's play.
I'm just saying, Azealia, you got to use it better. You got to scare people now, for real. Listen. Moving on. All right. Yeah. My favorite bull dagger. Hi, Dr. Bryant. How you doing? Yeah. See, they say I look gay, but she is. The receipts are in the action. You have to ask yourself, like, when it comes to Dr. Bryant, she was the same one that called out Cam Newton and Nick Cannon and them for being narcissistic and toxic, having all these babies with different women, even though the women decided to have babies with them based on the financial status of the men. So we have to do it both ways. We can't just blame the men when it's the women are the receivers. Ain't nobody dumping no babies in me unless I allow it. You got to really take this by force. You not gonna make me have not now baby unless I want to. So the fact that a lot of men do get blamed for having kids everywhere, but the women don't take responsibility, it has to go both ways. And so, and I say this to say, hold that thought. Dr. Bryant here has a brand. She was counseling teenagers and you know, troubled teens and everything like that, telling them not to be hoes, even though she never gave up that lifestyle. But here's the thing. Never got married, telling them, oh, you need to settle down, you need to go to school, you need to do this. I still ain't seen the degree and which she got her doctor degree from. I think she got that same doctor degree that Larry Reid got. And Dr. Larry Reid just recently left the country to go to Ghana because apparently him and another doctor was scamming their viewers. We tried to tell them on the Larry Reid Live channel that y'all was being scammed by professional pedophiles up over there that like children and like to use God to collect y'all money so that they can go spend it on buying assholes, okay, in Dubai. But I don't feel sorry for none of them Larry Reid Live followers up over there. Them black women that drag me, but y'all a little doctor. Y'all love to be cult-led. You love for somebody to not live by what they say, but tell you how you should live. At least I sit up here and I live by what I say. I tell you, don't be having babies with just anybody. Get yourself married. Handle your business. Start your business. Don't be wrapping your whole being around a man. Every day you wake up and you have breath in your body. You have time to plan and organize. Nobody is in control of your life but you. That is what Buddhism teaches me, okay? Is that what I put out is what I get back. And so what I'm sitting here telling you is that I'm being labeled as a dyke because I got short hair and I'm dark skinned and I sound aggressive. But meanwhile, she's light skinned with long hair with off-brand Alicia Keys features and ain't no man near around her. But she trying to tell y'all who y'all should get a man by. We finna talk about it. Listen, I'm not playing with y'all no more. But then when these people end up building their brands because they have no other means to make money, and when they rip you off, because I'm sure there's going to be some books, some courses and stuff like that that's going to come out via her. And then you're going to find out, oh my gosh, she never liked men in the first place because her girlfriend booked her on Cam Newton's show for her to sit up and drag men because she's never liked men in the first place because they never treated her how she felt like she should be treated. So by default, she gay. She's not even a real gay woman. I think that Pride Month should say something about that. If you're gonna be gay all the way. Don't be gay because men don't want you. Because you used up and your edges is thin. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. You don't come over here like Portia sitting up. Portia Williams, I think I just consider being gay. No, you don't get to do that. You always been gay. You don't consider being gay. You always been gay. Stop. But you've been out here preaching one way because you got a brand to sell, but then you don't want to stand on truth. And these are y'all heroes, especially women. And when you follow women like this and they are fruitless in everything that they push, meaning they got to lie in order to get where they are. Telling you they can make babies. Where's her baby? Telling you that they marriage material. Why you ain't married? Shout out to the brother in the pajamas that called her ass out on her own show. Telling y'all that y'all shouldn't be letting a man touch y'all. If I don't have the passcode to your phone, you're not touching me. Fuck a passcode. My chart. Remember we talked about that? I don't care about your passcode. If I want to sleep with you on the first night, and I see on my chart that we can, hey babe, look, we finna log in together. If you that transparent with me, we both grown. Why do I need to wait 2-3 months to give you anything and I got needs and you got needs too? Let's just stop the cap, okay? Let's just stop the cap. But she right here telling y'all, if you're not orbiting, you're not getting a piece of my body. Meanwhile, she's been an on and off again side bitch to a man that's younger than her that don't want to marry her because she wants to control him and dominate him. So she looks like she's the doctor in the relationship. Meanwhile, she grooming the little boy. Go ahead, watch this brother. Shout out to this brother in the pajamas that done called out this code y'all playing with. Go
There's boundaries to keep that relationship healthy.
Yeah. What's your situation right now?
What you mean situation?
Like,
Happy?
you got a man?
I'm dating. I'm single, but I'm dating.
Single but dating?
I am
Something serious more than other?
No, just dating.
We gotta change because she's therapying us.
Yeah.
We gotta make this about her now.
Right. You could therapizing us.
Yeah.
Paul's like, I want my woman to mommy me.
Like, hold on, what's going on with you? This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Reverse Uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was insightful.
No, we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single. What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
Pause.
I'm not.
Single but dating. I have really good companions. Meanwhile, you think she got all their passwords to their phones? Do you think this doctor who got a degree from some university she got online, University of Phoenix, whoever, DeVry, I don't know. Do you think she got all of the single but dating passcodes at 42 years old? Huh? Edges get thin? Go ahead, girl. Go.
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We've dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we're gonna take this sheep clothing off.
The wolf teeth going out. No, we
he
have
was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years, and I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together. We working together.
But you keeping him at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the.
I never seen her stutter this much before ever. This her show. This not her show. This ain't show. But where's the confidence? But she's a doctor. Where's the confidence? How are you spinning the block for 5 years with a dude on and off, and you ain't getting no younger, and your hair is not growing? Go ahead.
No.
Oh. Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient, everything is good in that department.
No. He wants a relationship. She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
So she's not vitamin D deficient, which means she's sleeping with other people. She's good in that department, but out here telling women they need to guard their bodies if they don't have a passcode. But meanwhile, do men have your passcode to all because you sleeping with? Do they have your my chart? But this is I don't understand this. But you will never listen to somebody like me that's been really transparent with y'all about how relationships go. And I've been married 19 years. To a gorgeous ass, chocolate ass man that loves and protects me. Where's hers? And it's just a shame because she light skinned too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me, and so we both had to work through things. But he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. What's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that, and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh,
let's keep it. I mean, it's like, dude.
He put on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my God!
I know her. She's from Long Beach. Don't try to come with the suit jacket, the boots. You still and the glow.
You know what I mean?
You still from Long Beach. I'm from Inglewood. And I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small community in the city of Los Angeles.
I can see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well in all that he does with me. He just emotionally
that ain't what I asked you. I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
Okay, she answered that. He does well in all
emotionally.
Areas.
Well, I don't know. That's a broad question. What all
Paul,
areas?
You're a man, so you answer this question.
I answer.
Emotionally, he goes back and forth from, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me. And then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you, I'm not sure that I can facilitate you, I'm not sure that I can be with you. So when I say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable to where, as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a relationship.
Dog, you good with these
And
words.
Are you giving him pussy? So if you're not emotionally stable, but you're sleeping with this man who happens to be 9 years younger than you, you're in your 40s. I think she in her 50s. But here's the thing. And you're sleeping with somebody that's 9 years, he has all the qualities but lacks emotional immaturity because he's 9 years younger than you, which means, you know, women, you're about to hit menopause. Are your emotions gonna stay stable? Like, I just don't understand, like, how y'all even be letting people come out here and play in y'all face like this. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gave it a platform. You let her get out here and tell Cam he was sorry, Nick, because he was making all these babies. Meanwhile, she got a rotation of dudes and women that she messed with, and I'm sure she's upset that Planned Parenthood has been shut down. How long y'all gonna be letting people give y'all a relationship advice and they ain't in no relationship? That's like asking somebody how to teach you how to make money and run the stock market. They ain't never did it before. Kendra G, no man, no edges. The only reason I supported Kevin Samuels, because I know a lot of y'all like to bring that up, is because Kevin told y'all what men think. Y'all saw the men over there in that chat? That's how niggas think. I swear for God. It was the first of its kind. That's why he pioneered that lane. That's how they think. They're very simple. Men don't care about how much money you make. As long as you clean, you loyal to them, and you're respectful. They'll take you right out the Waffle House and give you a lifestyle. Money or no money, they don't care. But as black women, you know, we just ain't banking on that. We're gonna make our own path regardless, okay? And so that is the challenge between black men and black women, is us being able to come together to respect what we both bring to the table. But men in general, white men, black men, Asian men, they don't give a damn about their wives and stuff working. They don't give a, as long as you respect them, put some food on the table, give them some coochie every night, they are simple and boring. They ain't gonna book no trips or nothing like that. You got to do all that shit. They're very, very, very easily trackable, okay? But a 42-year-old woman who's never been married, no children, because Planned Parenthood probably got them all. Listen. Moving on. Who's next? We got to head over to TashaKLive.com. Oh, no, I know. Don't forget, guys, we got that Diddy lawsuit with apparently Notorious B.I.G.'s son setting up oral orgies, according to him. We're also going to be discussing on TashaKLive.com. Okay, hold on. Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla's fallout. Cuban Dog came through with some information, and all the dolls know everything, okay? Jay-Z's paternity update from the court, definitely gonna be discussing that. Also gonna be discussing Giovanni Davis allegedly beating the shit out of his woman. Dr. Umar Johnson and his throat goat, and there's been a major update in Shannon Sharp's lawsuit with what's her name? Start with a G. What's the white girl name? Remember we support her? $50 million, Miss 50 million, okay? Miss Black, y'all just want to take black men down. Who? I gotta make a shirt about that. Who exactly is trying to take black men down? Because ain't no black woman ran down to the courthouse. Only time we trying to run out to the courthouse for a child support check. That's about it. Okay? And if you don't pay that child support, you are going to jail, because this kids is hard. They hard. We ain't got no grandmamas these days now. They out in the streets and shit, throwing ass. You know what I'm saying? Changing genders. Gabby, okay? Make sure you subscribe to TashaKLive.com to get that there uncensored show, okay? It's a lot going down over there, but go ahead. Who's next? Oh, So I was on TikTok minding my business, and Aubrey O'Day was over there in Kim Kardashian's business. And when I tell you, I love Aubrey, I am going to exclusively reach out personally and bring Aubrey to the Wino gang. She has earned her wine. Like we have to have some type of badge of honor over here to give them honorary wino status, because the amount of wine that she is dropping on her ex-bestie Kim Kardashian, just clock this wine.
So you don't want to speak on the Kim Kardashian thing?
Oh, I think I don't believe the friendship was ever real or it would still exist, right?
Aww,
yeah,
that's hurtful.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were friends, but I don't know. I lived at her house. I was around during a pretty pivotal time in her. I'm on the first episode of the Kardashians on the pilot.
Yeah.
I was there when she first had paparazzi mob her Range Rover outside of their Vay. We went shopping. I mean, I was there during...
Before she blew up.
Yeah, I was there during the beginning. Now, I don't know who she is now as a person, but, I was saying the reflection. Sorry, I jump around so much.
You're good. You're good.
But,
I like listening to you talk because it's almost poetic and pretty to listen to, but I'll always try to keep you on track if I can.
Keep me looped back because I will just, I have such a memory bank. I jump. But the Shayna thing you brought up. So I did a side-by-side on 4th of July years back, and I said, here's a 4th of July that I remember, and here's a 4th of July I remember. And one of them was with Kim, and she was dating Travis, and we went over to his house. And
Kim was dating Travis Barker?
Yes, we were rushed over, getting ready to go to Travis's, and then there was a whole big problem. It was when his best friend was still alive before the plane accident. His best friend came in, he's like, yo, Shayna's being crazy, she's been slashing tires, she's something to the extent of she saw Kim's car outside or whatever, she was gonna slash the tires. Mm-hmm. I think at this time maybe he was even right after Paris, or there were overlapping moments of the Paris Travis, Kim Travis era things. But
which Kim denies it to this day.
Well, that's what I was gonna get into. So I was with her, and we went over to Travis's. We were over there, and then Kim needed to be seen in Malibu, so we had to go to Malibu and go to every party and get the perfect photos for Kim so that she's perfectly seen by everybody, and all the photos at all the IT parties with all the IT people. Then we got back in the Range Rover, and we were in horrible traffic going back to Calabasas, and all I asked her for that day was to just be able to see the fireworks. She never really took time to ask me about me or know me, so she wouldn't have understood how important 4th of July was to me.
How did we get all this information over some fireworks? How did we get all this information? All this came out because she wouldn't take you to see no fireworks? You had to go take pictures? I love my white wine, y'all. I swear to God. White wine made me feel bullshit as hell. Like I got some money. Listen to me. The way she just slid on Kim's business, I don't know why we're not friends anymore. I mean, I was there. I was a part. I was from the beginning. I was part of the first episode and shit like that. And then when she was with Travis Barker, just slid that in. Wait a minute. Wait. Where? Hold on. Spin that block one more time. Wait a minute. She was with who? And it's been rumored that they used to date, but they claim that they never. And if we all know Kim, we know Kim gives up. She loves to give up that pussy. Okay? She loves it. And so, Aubrey. Her sister is married to Travis Barker. Why are you out here doing this? Why are you out here doing this? You wonder why she ain't got you round there no more? You don't never see nobody leaking Kim information. She don't play that, and you talk too much. Homegirl, you talk too much. Welcome to the Wino Gang, Aubrey. That's some shit I would do. I'd be like, I don't even understand why she don't mess with me no more. I mean, I get it. She was asleep with her mama boyfriend, but shit. She didn't even have to do me like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? And all I want to do was just go and celebrate 4th of July. If she would have gave me my fireworks, y'all wouldn't have got all this wine. Oh, I love my white girls. Oh, I love my white wine. Oh, I love the white. I see why black men love them so much. All right, moving on. After the break, y'all, we got got an exclusive on LiAngelo Ball as well as Nikki Baby and Rashida Nicole, okay? You know LiAngelo Ball left Nikki Baby to go marry Rashida. He had known Rashida for a very short time, got her pregnant and all that stuff. But a major twist in the turn of events, okay? I know you guys heard about the divorce, but let me tell you why. After the break, we got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to let's go.
Know where I'd be without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
An eviction notice? What the hell?
Okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
It's not a time for jokes, Steve.
Malcolm, I need my money.
I'm not a TV bitch. I'm a bitch that's on TV. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not one of these TV bitches. Like, no, bitch, I will rag you off camera. I don't even want the TV moment. I really want you to know what time I'm on. Because if I don't get a, I'm sorry, I'm going to stomp it out. Turn the fuck camera! They almost took me down. They was too heavy.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me!
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life? A wife?
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up.
I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again?
The bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is there a picture of you with some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
Don't forget, right after the show, we're heading over to TashaKLive.com for our Diddy wine, as well as our Dr. Umar wine, Giovante Davis. A lot going on over there. Make sure you subscribe to TashaKLive.com to see that show, and also the movies as well, okay? All right, so real quick, LiAngelo Ball. Now, we have watched this talentless basketball player and rapper make it to heights that, you know, a lot of people typically don't make it to. In my opinion, he's already a one-hit wonder. You know, being raised by his dad, I felt like he was a little spoiled, you know, and entitled and used to having his way. And so, you know, daddy cut him off. And so then he went to his mama, Nikki Baby, who is significantly older than him. I think she in her damn almost 40s. And so is Rashida Nicole. They both old, you know what I'm saying? He's like around 23, 22. Nikki Baby had 2 babies from him because nobody else would give her babies because they didn't know if her body would be able to take them. She's had so many surgeries and things like that, and it's like, can you really actually hold a baby? You know? Can the baby breathe in that bitch? You don't have your stomach sewn up a few times. But here's the thing. It's just been messy all around. Now, I exclusively told you guys, and if you didn't hear on YouTube, it is on TashaKLive.com, that, you know, Nikki, when LiAngelo popped out with Rashida at the Super Bowl, earlier this year. Him and Nikki hadn't been together because Nikki was still talking to Molly Ma, throwing Floyd Mayweather up in his face, telling LiAngelo he was broke, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. Her parents were financially supporting him because his mom and dad weren't going to support him no more. And so basketball, it was paying a little bit of bills, but it wasn't allocating the lifestyle that he was used to and definitely what Nikki Baby was used to. But she saw past that and wanted kids and wanted somebody to give her kids, but meanwhile she demeaned and undermined this boy's ability to be a man, and he hadn't even grown into a man yet by telling him he ain't no man, you ain't no father, you don't take care of your kids, you ain't this. Floyd Mayweather do this for me, I go to my rich boyfriend. And so when he ended up sleeping with another older woman, Rashida, Nicole here, I think Rashida got 3-4 kids of her own, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how many baby daddies she got. Don't get me the line. I don't know, okay? It got messy, and so he ended up finding comfort and stability in her because, he's insecure. He's a child. Nikki Baby had no business putting that amount of pressure on a boy who was just coming out of his parents' household. You know what I'm saying? He was under his parents so much that they all built houses next to each other, and he wanted to go back and live with his daddy in that house, and Nikki Baby was like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving my parents. You're not leaving your parents. But he ended up meeting Rashida. He was in a bad spot. Rashida helped to build him up. And so she put that BBL to work. And he ended up marrying her in less than 60 days. Now, if you ask me, she went down there to see Solange. She asked Solange, I need this husband. What you got for me? Solange said, hold on. Show him the altar. This is what Solange did. I got her husband. Mm-hmm. Now, what he stays, I don't know, okay? But here's the thing, back to them. All right, and so it was messy. They started going back and forth. Nikki started acting like the victim, like, oh, he left me while I was pregnant. He didn't. He didn't leave you while you was pregnant, okay? Y'all weren't together. You decided to have a baby with him. He didn't want to stay, but you kept, beating him down, telling him he wasn't a man, even though you was messing with a little boy. You expected him to be on the financial level that Floyd Mayweather and all these others that tricked off on you would be on. Meanwhile, none of them put a baby in you. Ask them why. But you decided to have a baby with damn near a virgin. And when he decided to find comfort at the height of his career, even though, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is where I'm going to give Nikki her credit. Nikki did help to facilitate, his deal, putting him in certain rooms and things like that his father couldn't get him into, and helped him. And so when his hit single took off, guess who he took to the red carpet? Rashida. And ended up leaving Nikki for Rashida. Now, I heard personally that Nikki was still sleeping with Molly Ma. I don't know how true that is. That's all alleged, but, that's what sources tell me. Your friends ain't gonna lie, Nikki, and I know your friends. Stop the cap, okay? But, her trying to use and weaponize her followers to go after this girl, when this girl had nothing to do with taking him from you, you threw the little boy out. Now you're trying to make it seem like, oh, you see, men ain't this, they ain't that, they ain't this. And then you popped out on the basketball court with some other rich dude to help undermine him as well. So what did he do? He ended up going to buy her a car, buy her a house, and he married her. He didn't want to marry her, and I knew that because I was trying to find the video, Jasmine. I don't know if you remember that video where they were seen coming out the courthouse. And he came out the courthouse first and didn't hold the door for her. She had on like some little white shorts and some heels. That was the day they got married. And literally, he came out the courthouse. I don't know who was holding the video of them. And you got it, Jasmine? Oh, shit. Okay. I was looking for it myself, but I can't find it because there's so much content on them. But, he just closed the door on her, and she had to push the door open herself, and he was walking in front. He didn't hold her hand or nothing. So you could tell he was only doing it to spite Nikki in the process, and she took advantage of it and fell for it. Then he bought her a car, put it all across social media because Nikki was out here flogging her stuff, and now she's pregnant. And so she debuted her baby bump, and she did it because when they were at the BET Awards, they had been having problems because, I'm going to tell you why they were having problems, because LiAngelo was distracted. So he decided, going over there to see his kids and everything like that, he no longer wanted to pay attention to her anymore. he got back to his senses. So, you know, Solange's altar offerings wore off. And so she came out and debuted that she was pregnant because she knew that he was filing for a divorce. And this was to spite Nikki, because Nikki is about to sit down and do an interview with Jason P. and lie. But Nikki's friends are telling me personally that her and LiAngelo have been sleeping together for the last 2 months. But she ain't gonna tell y'all because she weaponized her followers to go after him. So it looks weak and stupid of her. And so now that this woman is pregnant and she's the actual wife, Nikki is now doing an interview to help try to get her one up that he ain't with you and look, he filing for a divorce. Meanwhile, the reason he didn't want to kiss her on the red carpet when they said, hey, when they were at the BET Awards here recently, and he was like, hey, kiss. I don't know if you remember that video. He was like, hey, kiss. I want to see y'all kiss. And he didn't kiss Rashida. He didn't kiss her because they were already separated. But he had told her that because they had given the names, and really and truly, Nikki is supposed to be enjoying all these perks because she invested in this little pissy tail ass little boy. He takes her, and now he leaving her. But here's the thing, I don't understand. You know, for Nikki to not come out and tell the public the truth that she took him back, that's her baby daddy, that's her right, but it looks very stupid that you sleeping with somebody's husband now. How are you the baby mama and the mistress, bitch? How? See, that's why they don't like me. I get it. That's why they don't like me. I get it. I'm just gonna put it out there, and you think that this is one up. So when that interview comes out with her and Jason P, I want to see if she gonna tell y'all that she been sleeping with him, but she don't want to appear to be the mistress that broke up the marriage between him and his wife, and he left a pregnant woman. Same way he did you, same way he doing her. This little boy ain't shit. He ain't never gonna be shit. That's why his daddy gave him to y'all. With that being said, don't forget y'all on shoptkdeals.com, okay? Lord, jeez, I know that was a lot of wine for me to just pour out like that with y'all. I know, but we got to head over to TashaKLive.com, okay? Don't forget, guys, on ShopTKDeals.com, I am excited to be a proud sponsor of the wild oil of oregano, okay? Wild means organic, pure. You can smell this through the box. To the winos that got it, y'all know as soon as y'all open the box, it's like, oh my God, so aromatic. It smells fresh, you know, out of the ground, out of the soil, and it's very, very potent, okay? And so when you take this, you're really only supposed to take 1 drop or 2 drops for 2 weeks. This is what they call nature's antibiotic, okay? Now, according to the National Institute of Health, this helps to, let's just say, how can I put this? Because, you know, I don't be liking to mess with no government officials and things like that. According to research, it helps with inflammation, wound healing, as well as HIV-1 regression. Or I wouldn't even say regression. It helps to inhabit. So HIV can't form a habitat in the blood, okay? Also, according to NIH research, it has been shown to fight against bacteria, fungi, and things like that, okay? Like wound healing, all of that, okay? So it is very potent and very strong. I do recommend that if you are gonna use this, you do talk to your doctor. Remember that I am, of course, sponsored, but this is a product that I've also used and used for years, okay? Not only can it help to even, you know, according to the National Institute of Health, with wound healing, if you have digestive issues and things like that, you can even put it directly on your skin and see the effects there. There's plenty of research on YouTube about it. I suggest that you Google it yourself and, you know, get information yourself, but you can find it organic, produced out of the UK. I feel that the UK, this is where I get all my vitamins and minerals from, have more, they have higher dietary standards. They don't let a lot of chemicals come into their food and their vitamins. That's why people, you know, typically live a little longer. They're not as fat or obese and have all these health problems in the UK and stuff like that. And so this is where I typically get my vitamins from. And this is soy-free, gluten-free, milk and lactose-free, no artificial flavors or anything like that. This is pure, wild, organic oil of oregano, okay? Straight out of the ground, all right? You can get this on shoptkdeals.com. Use the the coupon code TK10. Remember, this is stronger or just as strong, according to the National Institute of Health, as any antibiotic. And so you do have to use it just like you would use any antibiotic when you're trying to cure something or heal something or uninhibit something, okay? And so 7 to 10 days, 1 or 2 drops, that's all you need, because trust me, you're gonna feel it, you're gonna taste it, okay? Don't forget, guys, we also got the sour sop, okay? Shout out to my island people, making sure that I hit all of the things that you need to know about the sour sop. The sour sop drops also have sea moss, which has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that our body has, okay, and that we need to function. And a lot of people that, you know, typically get sick all the time, and you wonder, like, how's your body supposed to fight if your body is not nutritionally sufficient in vitamins and minerals in order to help to fight off things. You can't expect it to be, you know, ready to fight things and you ain't give it nothing to fight, okay? It's just weak, okay? And so studies suggest, according to the NIH, the National Institute of Health, that the sour sop drops may exhibit anti-cancer, you know, activity, particularly against like cancer cells, as well as breast cancer cells and cervical cancer cells and things like that. Just trying to make sure I hit all my points to make sure I give y'all all the information. Research has also explored its potential to induce programmed cell death, okay, and cancer cells, and inhibit them being able to spread, according to the National Institute of Health. This is very popular in the islands and things like that, and to be able to use sour sop as well as sea moss combined in one, and then this has the black seed oil, is very, very powerful and beneficial. I do recommend that you do your own research. Talk to your doctor whenever you're taking vitamins and minerals. I am not a doctor myself, but these are products that I use and that I'm glad to offer to you. I'm glad to be, you know, sponsoring and being able to offer you a discount code to try the products out yourself, okay? So shoptkdeals.com, use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And don't forget, guys, if you have hyperpigmentation problems, you guys are always asking me what I'm using on my skin. I'm always using a Koji Cocoa soap to help even my skin, because I am dark skinned. I typically will get darker spots or lighter spots and things like that, and the Koji Cocoa soap helps to keep me even and things like that. And on top of that, I do take a glutathione, okay? And on shoptkdeals.com, we do have an advanced glutathione that you can take in conjunction of this if you do not like to use the Koji Cocoa soap, okay? Using too much can bleach your skin. You only need it just to help to balance. And the NIH, according to the National Institute of Health, which is the highest level of research that you can get, and in the United States of America, okay, this will help to reduce a lot of the hyperpigmentation that we suffer from, whether it's light spots or dark spots and things, and even mild. And I'm not bleached, so for people, I saw some people in the comments the other day talking about Tasha promoting skin lightening or skin evening. Like, who wants dark spots? Especially, like, I know a lot of girls that used to have from drinking sodas or acidic things. They used to have dark black spots on their chest. I don't know if you've seen that before. Like, this will take this right off, okay? And especially if you take a glutathione, which is a pill version of it, that research has been founded as well, too. So please, guys, talk to your doctor, but everything is available. Use the coupon code TK10. Take advantage of it. These are products that I use and that I stand by and I'm personally endorsing, okay? Head on over to the site and take advantage of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com for the second part of our show. We'll be glad to have you. If you new over there, put hashtag new. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, we have a tip line now. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm gonna start getting Jasmine to roll the tip line as a banner across the bottom. But it is 323-405-WINO. 323-405-WINO, okay? So if you have an anonymous tip, or whether you don't want to be anonymous, if you have a story that you want to share, okay? Maybe you've been through something traumatic, overcame something you want to pitch, this tip line is open 24 hours and my team members are on standby to answer your calls or respond to you, okay? And so no one goes, well, we ain't gonna say that, but you know, if it's a story, we getting back to you. All right. So shout out to the WINO tip line. Don't forget, guys, if you want to advertise on the platform, we do have ads starting at $250. So please hit us at unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for sipping with me. Now we about to go get real fucked up on TashaKLive.com. Yes, Jasmine?
They are in here talking about you talk white now. Tell them this is corporate over here and it goes down on TK Live.
They said I talk white. They said I sound like a white girl. Who said that?
A lot of people are just saying that.
Why? Because I know how to sell? Did they say that when I was doing the products? Yeah. Okay, let me talk to y'all for a second. Let's just have a meeting of the minds, all right? Don't y'all got a voice that y'all have when y'all talking to y'all bosses? You code switch? So because I am a proud sponsor of the products that I personally use, that I'm happy to endorse y'all, I have to make sure that y'all know that this stuff works. Okay, period. So it's called code switching. Ain't nobody gonna do business with me if I'm over here like, yeah, you know, so the oil of oregano, it's got that thing. It's gonna help to like, you know, really soothe your skin and shit like that. It's gonna help. Really? So yes, I do have a corporate voice when I go in to my meetings, my pitch meetings, my, you know, anything dealing with scaling my businesses or building my businesses and stuff like that. So yes, and so, but then when I'm talking to my homegirls, this is how I'm talking. This is how I talk all the time. And this is my real voice right here all the time. But the corporate voice, we just, you know, when we gotta get a job, we gotta get a job. What are they saying? Okay, what's the problem? Y'all know I got work to do over here. I want these sponsors to be like, why you saying like that? This is not what we talked about. This is not what your pitch was. You know what I gotta go through being a controversial blogger? They get sponsors to sponsor me because they think that I'm gonna drag their products? No, these are products that I use, so it's easy. I'm gonna sell them because I personally use them. And I'm gonna get paid for selling them. Okay? Shit. Get up over there. Nobody can get no job talking like that. Time I clock this tea on this CMOS, this sour sop and CMOS. I got mine, get yours. What they do? Anyway, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Don't forget, guys, if you want to subscribe to TashaKLive.com, you do have to go to the website and subscribe. We're about to start this Diddy new lawsuit with Notorious B.I.G. son. I read it, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's a lot of things that I feel like they don't think about. And I don't know who the legal team is when it comes to this, but they got to be ready for a bitch like me when I come to unwind stuff like this, because I'm like, what is this? What is this? Like, why would you say that? Now, if hypothetically, if we're going to put ourselves in that situation, I'm not saying it's not true, but some shit ain't adding up. Okay? And so when you file a lawsuit, make sure you're able to be like, you know, what would the reader think? What would the jury think if I were to present this? Okay, and so we're definitely going to unwind that. Definitely going to talk about Shannon Sharp's win in court. Okay, so yeah, we report the good and the bad. You win, lose, draw. Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna just not report. And shout out to my legal team for getting R. Kelly's lawsuit thrown out against me and my source. His law firm quit months ago. Same bitch that sent him to jail. So I want you to find my client guilty in the opening arguments. I mean, not guilty. Bitch, who hired you? Who hired her? Bonjean? Did you just tell them to find me? It's in the opening argument. I swear for God, y'all. Y'all talking about R. Kelly don't stand a chance. R. Kelly is right where he needs to be, and our daughters are safe. My daughter at 18, bless her heart. Bless her little heart. Just not aware, especially when you got parents that have been used to covering everything that you have, and now you're out of this bubble and you got to go into this world. Imagine if a man like R. Kelly was waiting on the sidelines for you. You don't think he'll be able to scoop in and take my daughter? Oh, that's when y'all would find him on the side of the road. I'm not the Joycelyn's. I'm just gonna do my time. I ain't gonna do my time. I'm moving out the country. I'm gonna handle that business and move out the country. Catch me if you can. Now we about to head over to TashaKLive.com, guys. Don't forget, guys, I am drinking the Casarilla Diablo, very popular wine, okay? This is I don't like to say that word because y'all gonna think I'm down with Solange and them Devil's Collection. We can't be, but I love me a good wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc blend with a Moscato and a Riesling, so it's a tad bit sweet. You know, Riesling's a German wine, Moscato is a sweet Italian wine, and then the Sauvignon Blanc is you know, mainly grown in New Zealand. If you drink a Sauvignon Blanc, in my opinion, from Napa Valley, y'all notice I ain't been like lately. I got rid of them cheap ass wines. I got rid of them. I had to go. I'm sorry. So listen, thank y'all so much for watching, guys. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. We'll get started in about, 15 minutes, Jasmine? 20 minutes. Okay, so 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go ahead and get those subscriptions on lock, and I'll see y'all shortly. I love y'all. Happy Fuckery Friday. See y'all Monday. Bye.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call, and let's figure it out.
He was saying some awful things. You bitch. That coochie is just oozing. You my old lady.
In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return. Your abusive sexual desires, the fornication, the mishandling of your wife. She gave you 40 years, Robert. 40 days. In the name of the holy light, I cast you out. Leave this man and never return.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Hey, well, you brought me flowers. Girl, you know damn well I ain't brought you no damn flowers. I'm still waiting on my check to come through from a property that I sold 2 months ago. I can take it to the check cashing place. Right. Girl, I don't know. I ain't got no. Open it and see. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we're from Calvin. Really? Oh, they so cute. It's so cute that you still receive beautiful gifts like this, girl. I am still receiving gifts to the clinic, child.
Your baby daddy.
What's
that's
wrong
why.
with it?
No, that's why you still going to the clinic, because your baby daddy.
I'm supposed to go to the clinic. That's my baby daddy.
That's the problem.
There's 2 clinics that I go to.
That's why I'm trying to put you on.
The abortion and the STD clinic. I stay there.
No, Tasha, no.
Why?
I'm trying to give you a wholesome man. Kelvin's brother.
What you know about wholesome? And Calvin's brother, girl, no, I need a to burn me. See, I need him to have an experience with fucking, okay? Listen.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.